video, we have Danny's Dark Horse. Danny, what do you think about the car so far?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it better than the S550 10-speed? No? You like the S550 platform a little bit more?
Yeah, it feels more rowdy.
It feels more rowdy?
Yeah.
This one feels more tamed?
Yeah.
Do you think it might have something to do with the weight of the car? I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, today we're going to go ahead and drive the Dark Horse. We're going to go ahead and give you our review of it. I mean, it's a great looking car for sure. All around, this is going to be, I believe it's the Dark Horse. There's like a performance pack to it, correct? This one isn't the performance pack, but it does have some badass wheels all around. I think the Dark Horse performance pack comes with the same appearance package. The only thing that's going to be different is going to be the wheels themselves, and I think you can only get the Recaro seating option whenever you do get the performance pack. Yeah, the splitter is going to be a little bit different as well, but this is a great looking car. I love the way Danny spec'd this one because it actually has the comfy AC or heated and cooled seats, but it has like blue leather with blue stitching. You know, it looks really nice, and it kind of has the same contrast going on as the color on the outside, which is the blue ember, which is the color that this car was actually released in. Also matching with it is going to be the brakes. As you guys can tell, look at that, the Brembos all around. They definitely do look great. So anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's go take this car for a drive, and this is gonna be my first time riding in it. Key significant changes from the S550 to the S650. Starting in the front end, you're gonna go ahead and have a new redesigned headlight design, of course. On the hood itself, it does have a different hood scoop. It's no longer the twin parallel on both sides. The Dark Horse is gonna have it right in the middle with the satin black wrap that has a Mustang Dark Horse print on it, which is really cool. A specialized emblem on the side. We went over the Brembos that are color matched to the blue ember with a different shade of blue. They're kind of, the wheels are kind of graphite, kind of a bronzes finish. It's a different finish for sure, but it looks really good. And heading over to the back side, the tail lights, the spoiler design, and the rear diffuser is going to be completely different on the S650s. I think, in my personal opinion, that in a year or two, the diffuser is going to come painted. So this reminds me of the 2011, 2012 Mustang 5.0s, where the diffuser comes matte black, and then in the later years, the 13, 14s, it came color matched. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest key differences. And of course, I mean, regardless, it looks good. So that is going to be one of the flaws, or one of the things that I dislike out of this car. I'm not going to go ahead and sugarcoat that everything's perfect just the way it is, because, you know, that's not the type of person I am. You're getting the perspective of someone that has a twin turbo 2014 Mustang with the turbo 400 swap and daily drives a 2023 F-150 with a single cab. If you guys are interested in checking out those videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check those videos out. I post them pretty often, but this video is going to be centered around S650 and a Dark Horse, as I was possibly thinking of getting one here pretty soon and trading in the F-150. But I don't know, this is definitely going to help me decide. So we're going to go ahead and test drive the car. We're just waiting for Andre to get here, and yeah, we'll go. And a cool little Easter egg is that it has all the generation Mustangs on the rear window, which is pretty dang cool. All right, so do we have the car on track mode already?
Yeah.
So the exhaust sounds pretty good for it being stock. Interior, the screen is actually looks pretty good once you see it in person. They should have definitely gotten rid of this part right here, this kind of like blank spot, dead spot. But overall looks pretty good. Car still smells brand new. Only has 3,000 miles. Danny was one of the first ones with a Dark Horse here in San Antonio, which is actually pretty cool. And you know, without him, we wouldn't be able to do this. So shout out Danny. He helps us out, and we take them to drag races all the way to Florida and everything, right? So yeah, let's go ahead.
Oh yeah, the Mustang did that. I was scared to go through drive-thrus or like the car washes because, you know, I didn't know how to turn them off.
All right, so now that we're on the road, Danny went ahead and did a little small pull, you know, driving out, and this 10-speed sounds or drives a lot more renowned. So basically the driving experience on this 10-speed, it shifts better. In my opinion, it is a better driving transmission than the 10-speed. I'm not sure what they did with it, or if it's something in a tune-up, but the 10-speed itself feels very solid. Car feels very good. We used to have a 2022 performance pack, which is, I mean, 2020. No, your car was a 22. 22. Yeah, it was a 22, and it feels very similar as far as the suspension wise setup. The drivability feels very similar just because they both have the upgraded sway bars, the upgraded suspension, meant more for a little bit of track racing and everything like that. I feel like the spring brake is different on these compared to the performance pack as well. But overall, I mean, I'm liking it. We're gonna go ahead and get on the highway, see how it does power wise. And Danny says that the S550 feels more torquey. You can take the left here. At the, yeah, watch out. The Porsche was about to, you know, give us a check right now, but.
No.
Huh?
I was looking.
I mean, technically he cut you off.
That's not safe. No, he didn't.
Or, you know, Danny was in front of him.
But Danny wasn't, you know, whatever.
We would have got it rear ended.
Yeah. But then, like,
We're gonna cut that out.
We weren't supposed to cross.
Yeah. We'll cut that out of the video.
I did. No, I didn't say it before.
I know. It's a joke. All right, Danny's gonna get us demonetized with the music playing.
Oh my god. Cut. Okay.
But once the car gets going, it gets going. It feels good. I don't know what Danny's talking about. Braking feels good on this car too. Downshifting, it feels torquey for sure.
Oh my god.
It feels good. I don't know what Danny's talking about. I believe it's you can stay on the side. You can stay on the side. It's rated at 500 horsepower, I believe, right out of the factory. But these are going to be factory feeds. They supposedly do have forged internals, or they do have different internals compared to the regular GT. So whenever you throw a Whipple supercharger, or there is more boosted applications for these vehicles, the Dark Horse should have the competitive edge over the regular GT. Now, it still might need some fuel upgrades and other modifications in order to make that 900,000 wheel horsepower, but I do believe the crank and the rods and pistons in this are the same ones that come off the GT500s, the 2020s. So that is a big win for this platform. Double check me, I'm not sure if I'm correct or if I'm just making that up. No, you can go straight, so we can go ahead and park under the lights, so we can show the people under the hood, see what the double intake looks like. Overall, the Dark Horse platform is not cheap. It is about $70,000 to get into this platform, to this vehicle. Now, it is going to be right around the same price as a Corvette C7 Z06, the new BMW M4s and M3s, used of course, but you know, that's a very comparable car, sports car. Now, it's a great platform to work off of, so you really do have a lot of options in this price point that you can go ahead and pick and choose from. Is the Dark Horse the best one? In my opinion, you know, probably not. It is the newest. I do feel like it's going to have the same type of reputation of kind of like a collector's item, just like the Boss 302 currently is. So the Dark Horse right now might not be the people's choice, but I feel like in a couple years, it really is going to be a collector's item. They're going to be hard to find. And Danny, I recommend you don't get rid of this car and stick with it, because it's
As long as we don't T-bone a lady.
it's a, whether you're gonna what?
As long as we don't T-bone a lady.
Yeah, as long as we don't T-bone anyone, you know.
Or get T-bone.
Or get T-bone, but you know, overall, I really like it right here. It does kind of have like a little carbon fiber accent dash going on with it, with the Dark Horse, and it has a like a serial number R5494. So I'm pretty sure it's the 5,000, almost 5,500 car made with the Dark Horse. It does have blue stitching across here as well, with some other carbon fiber little accents right here in the middle. Now, one thing that I don't like is that to get to the AC, you gotta like click it right here. You know, if I'm hot, I just want to turn it on quick. I don't want to be messing with buttons. So that's one of the things that I really don't like out of the car. But we're here to the parking lot, so we're gonna show you under the engine bay. And under the engine bay, this is how it looks. You have the double intake manifold on both sides with twin throttle bodies, and then you have the 5.0 intake manifold. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the same intake manifold as of the same, or the same one that comes on the regular GT model. So there's not an upgrade there, but it does have a strut bar that does show the Dark Horse logo on there, as you guys can see, which is pretty neat. And you see the blue accents everywhere. Just look at this paint now that we are in better lighting overall. The roof does come blacked out, which is a nice touch from Ford, if I do say so myself. And it really just pops. Now, I do believe all the color options on the Dark Horse are pretty much fantastic. It's a hard car to make look ugly, and it looks great in my opinion. Now, is it worth $70,000? It's up to you. If you guys have already owned a car or have one on order, please comment down below. Let me know what color option and what options you went with on this car and your true opinions if you already are driving it. And would you rather choose the Dark Horse over the F-150 Whipple craze? Because right now I am in the 2023 F-150 with this Whipple Stage 2, but you know, wouldn't mind transitioning over back to the car game, just because my car is a race car at this point and I really don't take it out to the street to do anything with it. And you know, a car is just completely different than a truck. Whipple coming for it.
Are you sponsoring?
I might. We'll go halfsies.
Yeah.
We'll go half.
How many likes?
Yeah, give me the 5,000 subs and we'll buy Danny a Whipple.
5,000 subs.
Yeah, 5,000 subs by the end of the year, and we'll buy Danny a Whipple. It's doable. You're sponsoring. So, yeah, we'll help out Danny. You know, we kind of owe him. He's done a lot for us. He's a good kid, and we'll get him a Whipple Supercharger with 5,000 subs. We're kind of halfway there right now. We're at 2,350. Now, he has 4 months to go, but really enjoyed the car. Appreciate you for bringing us out. And feature, Danny, go ahead and show us, what do you do to do the auto rev on it?
Lock it.
So that's the auto rev feature on the S650. If that's what you're into, you know, it's a pretty cool little feature. Yeah, and then just to show you that no one's in there, as you guys can see, you know, there's nobody in there. So that's a pretty cool feature. You know, the S650 definitely is a cool platform. After seeing it, do you think S650 or S550?
I would do an S650, but I like the S550.
She likes the S550 just because she had the 22 performance pack. You know, we might be getting her back into one sometime next year, hopefully, but for now she's gonna stay with the Bronco Sport
By choice.
by choice. You know, she wanted to save some money monthly, and we're gonna go ahead and free up some expenses so we can have a little bit more of leisure money and just put that into the, you know, vehicle that she enjoys more. So let us know what you think, what you guys want Andre to get. Should she get an S550 like a mischievous purple performance pack, or an S650 Dark Horse, or a performance pack S650? But anyways, there's a lot of thoughts that will go into this, and want your input. What's up, guys? I know you guys have been watching the first half of this video. The second half of the video, I wanted to go ahead and just talk about the next plans for the car. So I have not been mistreating it, but I've been neglecting it for sure. It's just been in the garage. I haven't been doing anything with it. We're about to wash it up. It's the first wash in like 3 months. And I do have to get a new tire or get this one patched because it did get a nail. Only one person commented on the last video, but during the burnouts, it was actually like causing sparks because of the nail itself in the rear tire. But we're gonna go ahead and wash the car up and go ahead and talk about the next plans for the work. So we went ahead and washed the car. It's looking good, and you know, we had a really good track outing this last video. If you guys haven't watched them, we won on Friday, we got runner-up on Saturday. We finally made some money drag racing, so it's really cool to watch and really cool to experience. And now we're kind of at not a standstill, but at this point we really want to choose what we want to do with the car very carefully, because it can get out of control very fast, as it already has, right? But what we do want to go ahead and do is we want to go ahead and upgrade the turbos and upgrade the intercooler on the car itself to go ahead and help just efficiency of the turbo setup and IATs to keep them low. Now, they weren't super high. I think they were getting up to like 130, maybe 140, but I don't really think so. It was like 125 to 130. So it's still the On3 full kit with the On3 base turbos. What we do want to do is maybe just upgrade the intercooler and see what these turbos can do and handle with some better IATs. If they don't go down, then we just know the turbos are out of efficiency range completely. They're just creating way too much heat. But so we're gonna go ahead and try that out first. Those are gonna be the next plans. We do wanna go with sleep motor eventually with this car, but it's not in the plans. We have a big surprise coming up next video. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, we'll see. And the big surprise might not come next video. It might be 2 videos from now, but appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. All those ships out.